Hi, I'm Jimmy White, and I've got an iPad I want to give away. If you want to enter to win, you can only do it at InsideMusicRow.com. It's got my new video, Forever and a Day, and my entire album, Two Cities. So enter to win at InsideMusicRow.com.
A self-taught pianist, Jimmy White knew from an early age that singing and songwriting would be his first love. After growing up in New Jersey, Jimmy had his first published song at the age of 19. Since 2006, he has dominated the independent adult contemporary charts, but his music has a definitive country flair to it as well. We caught up with him to talk about his new project and why the Two Cities name is so appropriate.
Two Cities was an album that started 4.5 years ago in Buffalo, New York, and it was going to be a single album, which originally was going to be entitled Chasing the Wind, which is a song that I wrote out of the Bible book of Ecclesiastes. When I got started in Buffalo, I had no idea how many songs I was going to be recording, but by the end of November of 2007, I already put together 31 tracks in Buffalo. And then my drummer at the time, Mike Caputi, had moved to Nashville a few years ago, and he said, Jimmy, you know, you're such a good songwriter. You really belong in Nashville. Why don't you come down there and cut a few tracks with us? So I said, okay, Mike, I'll come down. So we started out in March of that year with 6 songs, and we had such a great time that we decided to do another 15 new songs. So that then made 21 songs that I was recording in Nashville and 30 that I already had in Buffalo. So I'm listening to these tracks thinking, how am I going to pick 12 songs out of this or 14 to put on an album? And I'm listening to them, and they all sound great, but they sound so different. The Nashville tracks were so smooth and professional and slick, and the Buffalo tracks were just as good, but they were raw, and they had so much energy, and they were just rough. And I said, what am I going to do? I'm just thinking to myself one day, I thought, what am I going to do with these songs from these two cities? And all of a sudden it hit me, you know, Two Cities. That's what I'll do. I'll call the album Two Cities. I'll make it a double album because I sure have enough songs for it. And one CD will be, you know, just Two Cities Nashville, and the other CD will be Two Cities Buffalo. And that's how it worked out. It made the project much longer, but I'm real happy with how it turned out. The favorite part for me of making any album, I think this is now my 4th album, is just working in the studio with the musicians I work with. To be around such talented people who are so much fun and so nice and so loving, really, I have to say. It's just the most wonderful thing I've ever been through. We laugh and we have a great time, and we order out junk food, and we work all morning and all day and all night and do the next thing the following day, but we just have the greatest time. I mean, I've never experienced anything like it. Forever and a day, these are not words I ever thought I'd say. Forever and a day. Forever and a Day video was a lot of fun because I had worked previously with Annie Hirschman and Shanaira Wolf, the actress and actor from Katydid. And so it was like kind of a homecoming. Everybody that worked on Katydid also worked on Forever and a Day. So that was a lot of fun. The performance shots in that big hall were quite a bit of fun for me because I had never done anything like that before. And I also had my niece along with me, which made it doubly great because I don't get to see her much. She lives in Colorado, and I'm stuck here in New Jersey. I wish you peace, I wish you love, I wish you blessings from above. I don't play live nearly as much as most artists do because first of all, pretty much just personality-wise, I'm a homebody. I love being home. I love writing. You know, I'm not the kind of personality to go out and be on stage every night, even though I do enjoy playing live, and I've had a lot of fun in the last few years when I've gotten the opportunity. The other reason is I have a family. I have a wife and children. I care about them. I'm very committed with my church, and I'm very focused on that, and I love that lifestyle. And while, you know, I work hard at my music and I want it to succeed, you know, my personal life and the life with the people I love is more important to me.
This This project was initially to be titled Chasing the Wind, but as the tracks developed into the entire concept, Jimmy found Two Cities to be a much more appropriate name. We still have lots more ahead, including a visit with a multi-platinum artist. So don't go away. We'll be back with more Inside Music Row right after this.
Hey everybody, I'm Terry Clark and I'm coming up next on Inside Music Row.